everyone, welcome back to the channel. Wanted to do a quick little video about the difference between losing weight and losing body fat. So thought I'd give you a quick explanation as to exactly how these two different methods vary. Now before we get started, I am very appreciative of the support. Thank you very much for supporting me throughout this process. I understand I am a little nervous and hesitant when I speak. I will get better with the more videos I do like this. In the meantime, if you don't mind, drop this video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, share the video as much as you can. Thank you very much for your support. Let's get to it. Losing weight versus losing body fat. Now, a lot of the time, I get this common question of people, which is, I want to lose weight. That's understandable. Everyone wants to get in the best shape of their life. It's everyone's aspirations. Now, the difference between losing weight versus losing body fat. So when you're wanting to lose weight, you're wanting to lose overall weight, which includes losing muscle mass as well. Whereas when you're wanting to lose body fat, you're wanting to maintain the muscle mass, however lose the body fat around the muscle mass you have already, which then gives you that aesthetic look, which then gives you that toning look that you are essentially looking for there. Give you a quick diagram. So let's just say you want to lose weight. So my stick man hasn't got any neck. So let's just say you want to lose weight. If you lose weight, then all you're going to do is just be a smaller version of yourself, so you not have that aesthetic look that you're wanting in. However, if you're losing body fat rather than losing the weight, what then happens is, so what would happen is end up losing all the body fat that you have around your body, like so. Okay. And that helps maintain your muscle mass as well as dropping body fat, and that gives you that aesthetic look, that gives you that toned look. You feel more tighter, you feel fuller as well. Now in my last video I did touch upon losing weight, losing body fat. However, I did not go into more detail. So what I wanted to do was just give you a quick bit of an example. So if you're wanting to lose general body fat, what you wanted to do is essentially you have to be in a 3,500 calorie deficit in a week. So whatever you eat throughout the week, you would have had to have burnt or consumed 3,500 less calories than what your expenditure was. So what you actually used up that week. Okay. Now, rule of thumb, and this is something that I always recommend, is when you first start trying to lose body fat, trying to lose weight, let's just say your maintenance calories is 2,500 calories. Let's just say your maintenance calories is 2,500 calories. Now, rather than going to the extreme and just drop in 1,000 calories from that, which would then cause a lot of detriment to your health. Not only that, but it's not sustainable. Just simply because if you drop 1,000 calories from that, yeah, maybe 2-3 days, you lose a lot of weight, you feel good, but then you start getting cravings, you start feeling more and more hungry, your mental health will go down, you'll have low mood, you'll not feel motivated, and then what then happens is you rebound, and then you end up consuming way more than 1,500 or 2,500 calories. So as a rule of thumb, what I would recommend you do is first 2,500 calories, take away 200 calories first. Okay. Now weigh yourself. Weighing yourself is a good tool of finding out exactly where you are within your fat losing phase. Do not fixate on the weight, just simply because unless you're eating the exact same thing, you're drinking the exact same thing, you're weighing yourself at the exact same time, at the exact same spot, using the exact same set of scales, you never get an accurate reading. So I would not fixate on that. It's just a measuring tool, just to show you that you are progressing. A perfect example would be first thing in the morning, before you eat or drink anything, go to the bathroom, weigh yourself, and then every other day do the exact same thing at the exact same spot. At least that way you'd get some kind of consistent results with regards to your damn postman. That's how you get a consistent set of results then. So minus by 200 calories. Now what you can do is you can increase your energy expenditure. So the energy you're using, you can increase that, or you can drop your calories to create that deficit. So let's just say you're dropping it by 200 calories, you burn an extra 300 calories. Yeah. So then that would then mean in a day you're in a deficit of 500 calories. End of the week, that's 3,500 calories. However, what I would also say as well is do not do this every day. To start off with, especially for the first couple of weeks, for the first month at least, start in small dosages such as 200 calories. Don't worry about burning extra calories, just make sure you're tracking what you're eating and you are consuming X amount of calories less that you've set yourself. Once you've done that, bit by bit, you can then start reducing your calories slightly bit more, or on the flip side, burning more energy to then create that deficit there. I definitely would not recommend going straight into it and then just diving in head first there, just simply because you're setting yourself up to fail then, but that's just stupid. So be sensible, create a little deficit, stick to that for a couple of weeks, and then once you see your weight stagnating and it's not moving, then that's when you can reduce it by another 100 calories, but then add an extra cardio session a week. So let's just say when you first start, you're doing 2 cardio sessions a week, and then after the first month your weight's plateauing, you're not getting anywhere, then that's when you can then minus that to add another 100 calories deficit, and then go up to 3 cardio sessions a week. And then by doing that, you're not really changing too much, you're not really shocking your system, and it's sustainable as well, because the whole aim of the game is for your body fat loss phase to be sustainable, just simply because the worst thing that can happen is for you to then rebound and then add everything back up again. Another thing that I would also recommend is make sure, and this is the biggest one, I know a lot of people don't want to do it, track what you're consuming. If you're not tracking what you're consuming, you're not holding yourself to account. If you're not holding yourself to account, you have no idea how much you're consuming, how much you're expending, and once you understand the value of food, the value of nutrition, it will make this so much more easier. So weigh your food out. Don't need to do it all the time. What I would say is just when you first start off, 1 meal a day, continue with that for the first week or 2, and then start doing 2 meals and then build that on. I guarantee you, once you've done it for about 2-3 months, you'll never need to do it ever again, because then you'll have a basic understanding of the nutrition value of food, what it weighs, and you'll be able to eyeball it just by looking at it. Know that X amount of rice has X amount of calories, X amount of chicken breast has X amount of calories, and that's just from the learning process there. So I definitely do recommend tracking your food. I use an app called My Protein. Now I've got the premium version, which I think it's £45 a year. You don't need to get the premium version. I just do because I'm extra. But I would definitely recommend downloading. There is a free version you can use. It's equally as good. I used a free version for years before I went onto the premium version, but I would definitely recommend just using the app, just understanding exactly how you can use it. It's very simple. You scan food and it lets you log exactly what you're having. Get yourself a set of scales and then use that to then measure what you're eating there. If you are actually wanting a video on how to track your food, then comment down below or just drop me a message, let me know, and I'll be sure to get another video there. Another thing I hear as well is I want to lose fat from my lower back, or from my stomach, or from my shoulders, or from my chest. Now, long story short, you can't lose body fat from a certain area. Body fat drops off your whole body as a whole there. There is no way you can target certain spaces. It also comes down to genetics. So if you have good genetics, then may not need to lose that much body fat for your muscles to then be visible. Whereas if you don't have good genetics, or you have average genetics, then you will have to drop your body fat percentage by probably an extra couple of percentage just for your muscles to be visible. But as a whole, you can't target a certain area of the body to lose their fat from. So let's just say you're targeting your lower back and you're wanting to lose your love handles, so to speak. Regardless of what you do, regardless of what exercise you do, regardless of how you eat, you're not going to lose it simply from that spot. Body fat drops as a whole. Perfect example for me, I lose body fat everywhere first, and then the last place where the body fat then need to remove from is from my abdomen and my love handles as well. I know a lot of people where the upper body is very good, they've got an aesthetic look, however they end up putting all the body fat on the legs and the glutes first. So it all varies with different people. Don't believe when you hear that you can target it from certain areas just simply because you can't. Learn from my mistake. I spent years trying to do exactly that, and then found out that it's just not possible. You've just got to lose it as an overall. And that'll be it for today, guys. I do appreciate you watching the video. I hope you've taken something away from it. If you have, drop it a thumbs up. Once again, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you on the next one. Thanks very much for watching. Take care. Bye.